Welcome back, everyone, to episode 7 of Sekai, the Lookout Chronicles of Another World. We have a very special episode this week as we are covering 7th Time Loop. But before we start, I'm joined by Jerri and Patrick. How are y'all today?
Doing well. I'm very excited. I got a Weenie Dog pillow plushie today. Super excited. Best thing I've ever bought. Best $25 I've ever spent in my life. Very happy today.
She showed me this dog.
It's so cute. It's a pillow. And it's nice and it's firm, but it's still cushy and it's soft. I'm so happy.
You have a stuffed friend now.
Yes, but it's a pillow, so it has utility. It has a reason to be here.
Yeah, nah, I got 2 dogs.
Yeah,
hang out with each other.
Chloe has a friend.
No, she stared at it and was like, like, what is it that meme was like? What is like when I know something but I just can't figure it out yet? Like that's how she was.
No, that meme. I know it's not a real dog. I just can't prove it yet. But
Yes. But yes,
Oh
so
man,
I've had a good day.
Yeah, it's been a good day as well. Good Friday. Just been messing around in some Power World, trying to have fun.
Power World is still up. Nintendo has not sued them into oblivion.
Oh, they lost. Nintendo lost. Nintendo lost.
What?
Yes, they lost. Yes.
I'm gonna have to go and read into that. That's crazy. That's so interesting. No, I know that is gonna be my read for the night.
And I bet you're all wondering why this is a special episode. Well, it's because this is the first series that we've covered that does not have an official release for a dub. If you've listened in the past, I'm a dub watcher and a dub supporter. I appreciate every voice actor who puts forth their best efforts in their roles, especially for series that they're passionate about. However, for this episode, we are not alone, for we are joined by some talented individuals who have taken on the effort to release a fan dub of 7th Time Loop. We're joined by Joshua and Stella from Renz Productions. How are y'all doing?
I am doing good. How is everybody doing here?
Doing well. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Is Stella here?
Stella?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. We gain one and we lose another.
Oh my.
No.
This is a meme.
Yep.
This is a bit.
She said no.
Even no.
I can kind of hear her.
I can kind of hear her. Like, I might leave this part in. This is.
Yeah.
It's like I hear the fake nose in the background.
I hear the
like a
slight
ghost.
giggle. Yes,
I think I heard it too. She's just like screaming.
All right, let's figure something out. Wait.
I heard her help. I heard her help.
Wait, we got life.
Is this my 7th time loop?
There she goes.
She said the thing.
Yes, she said the thing.
I'm alive!
Doing the night.
Hey guys, hi! I'm Stella! I voice Rishe in 7th time loop! And I'm alive!
This is why we're getting a divorce.
Yeah, I can't stand this guy. I have to keep dying.
Oh man, yo, this is probably the most entertaining. This is.
Hey,
Yep.
us stand-uppers, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yep, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, tell us about yourselves. How did y'all get into fan dubbing? Like, what inspired you guys to start this project?
Do you want to go first? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. For me, I originally started. I wasn't a part of the 7th time loop originally. I was the recasted voice for Rishe. Originally, I was working with Renz for their abridged series of Apothecary Diaries and playing the role of Pyrene. And eventually, when the role of Rishe needed a new voice, Rennie, our director, reached out to me, asked me if I wanted to audition. I did, and she liked it enough to where I became the new voice, and the rest is history. So it's been pretty fun.
Nice.
Lovely. I love Apothecary Diaries. I shall go and watch everything now.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So as for me, so technically I can't exactly remember how I met Ren, but I did work on I did help out voice in another abridged series, Danganronpa, the animation series. I was playing Leon, but she then posted a casting call for Seventh Time Loop, and I didn't know anything about it before I did any research on it. But there was one character in particular that I was really gravitated towards, which is Arnold Hine. So I did my audition, and she liked it. Then she casted me, and then she brought me into the Discord.
Nice.
Yay. So the abridged is the gateway, is what I'm hearing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's the gateway
Well,
drug.
working with Ren, yes.
Mhm.
Both are gateway drugs.
Yeah.
I feel like a bridge series always gonna be like the I don't want to say entry level, but for fan dubbing, that's like the only thing that we really see nowadays. Like I'm used to seeing a lot of older things. Like back in the olden days of YouTube, there was always an abridged of something or fan dubs of like
Oh,
random
yes.
Japanese series, and we
Yeah.
rarely see that nowadays.
It felt like the
Mhm.
main way for
Yeah.
people to get their voice acting like talent out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Just look at Amber Lee Connors.
Hmm.
Mhm.
She started off as a bridger, then she managed to get into full time and has her own studio.
Yeah.
So cool. I enjoy it.
I have to ask you guys, since we're all anime fans here, we have to have the conversation of you guys' favorite anime, so
Of course,
that
of course.
it can't be just one. I'm sure you guys have seen so many that you probably can't name them all. But if you could give me like 5 to 10, like
Oh my god.
Oh,
5% is crazy.
my bad. Was I reaching for the stars? My bad.
You have a whole laundry list of every anime you've ever
Everything
watched.
you've ever
you're putting
desired to
a lot
What
love.
do you? Well, just what do you like the most? My bad.
You want to go first, Stella?
Yeah, sure, I might as well, since I have at least 2 answers. My underrated pick, which is forever my favorite and was the one that really got me into anime, was Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. I always love
I
that
love
series. Not enough
Magi.
people talk about it. I love
They
it so
don't.
much.
They don't.
It has a great English cast as well. It's stacked as hell. But aside from that, Full Metal, a few others. I'm trying to get back into like more shoujo things. So I recently picked up A Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity.
Yes.
That one's
Love
been,
that.
yeah, I've only
Period.
watched like a few episodes of that yet.
Ooh.
Oh, and I've been meaning to get into Witch Hat Atelier.
Yes, it's really good too. Perfect. Good picks. Good picks.
As for me, I mean, I wouldn't say I was a big anime watcher back then until now, because my interest, and especially after finding this website, which I could possibly share, but basically what I've experienced, the obvious, Dragon Ball. There's also Yu Yu Hakusho, which is fucking amazing.
Yes, top tier.
Ooh,
And
that
I
and
would
100
say out of even though I do have my problems with it, I am enjoying my time with Jujutsu Kaisen and the recent one I just finished, which is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Oh my gosh, yes. Period.
The dub, I should say
That
the
is
dub
so
though.
good. The dub is so good.
Mhm. Yeah, but yeah, there's others I can name off the top of my head that I've currently watched, but I think we'll be here all day if I did.
No, it's no problem. It's no problem. I know we love all of those shows. I know I do. Like,
no man, number one Yusuke fan here, so absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, you all are in good company with us. So good.
I would yell Spirit Gun, but I don't want to peek my mic.
Look, I have a Demon Yusuke pop figure sitting next to me. Like, I'm with you 100%.
Do you guys like to go to like, or have you been to any like anime conventions or anything like that?
Yeah, when I can go, I go. But I'm in the Midwest, so there's not like a lot that I go to usually, and so I've only really been to like maybe a handful, like 5 or so, less than.
Okay.
I've only been to one because I live here in the East, and the only one I could possibly go to was in Richmond. And
Oh, they have
I
one in
did.
Richmond?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I have friends that live up that way.
It was a good time though. I wish I could go. Honest, I wish I could go again, but I gotta find the right time. Also, money might be a bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't that always the
On the
truth?
plus side, I did get to meet Jeremy Inman and Chris George.
Hey.
Oh.
Last convention I went to, I got to see both Alejandro Saab and Edward Bosco.
Oh my
That
gosh,
was
yes, I
fun.
love
Nice.
Alejandro. That's so nice.
Yeah. Oh, is anyone going to Anime Frontier?
No.
No.
Damn.
I'm not really a con goer. I've gone to MomoCon
Ooh.
because we have that here in Atlanta where we're all based. They're very overstimulated. The cons be overstimulated. I'm not gonna
God.
hold you.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I'm
really
like,
can
it's
be.
too much to do all at once. It's everything everywhere all at once. I'm like, I don't know. I get
And
so
I know my
overwhelmed.
wallet's not gonna survive.
Oh, the artist alley. The artist alley can't see me. I can't see it either.
Love-hate relationship.
The last one I went to, I think, was Dragon Con. I really went to, and I spent at least 600 there. So yeah, I
Oh my
understand.
God.
Eesh, 600. God damn.
Yeah,
There's always a lot to grab from those.
it's
Like,
a
you
lot
see,
to grab.
you see wall scrolls, posters, something light up, manga that you couldn't naturally find from somewhere else. It's
Anime
it's-
design skateboards. It's so much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me with the skateboard.
Like, I'm literally building a skateboard collection, and so I can't walk away when I see one that's like calling to me.
Baby, I need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
No, literally, as you walking by,
And then completely cave.
devil on your shoulder.
Yup.
It's just
Matter of
a
fact,
siren
devil on
call.
both shoulders. There's no angel.
You want the skateboard. You want it.
Let me get two.
Right.
Just in case the first one breaks.
Yeah.
Oh
Alright.
man, but no, it's good that you guys have joined us here. As we get
Very happy to
into
be
it,
here.
yeah. So full disclosure, I just so happened to be preparing for the episode, at watching everything this week. And typically how I like to edit the episodes is grab a clip from the dub and like put it in here somewhere just to have like, we're a podcast. Can't really show anything too visual, especially because, we don't have any cameras on right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can we, portray what the anime is about?
Use your mind camera.
Absolutely. But I came across you guys' YouTube as I was doing that, and I was like, "Oh, this is perfect.
Ooh.
This is absolutely perfect." And then it just struck my mind. I said, "Let me just reach out." I don't know if you guys are gonna reply. I sent this literally 2 days ago, randomly, and Rennie was gracious enough to answer and inform you guys of what we were asking for. So I do appreciate you guys taking the time out to join us on this.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to be here.
No problem.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
guys. Yes,
Yes,
thank
could you
you.
save me? Because everyone was mad. They're like, Jerri, this is the first one we had that doesn't have an English dub. Mind you,
I actually have to use 2 brain cells instead of 1
I'm
to
a
watch
sub.
this.
I'm not like a sub purist, but I do like subs a lot. So kind of that's how like my Crunchyroll is like set to. So when I first watched it, I watched it in sub and I was like, oh, I don't need to watch it in dub. And then once I introduced it for the podcast, they were like, Jerri, this does not have a dub. We're going to have to dub this ourselves.
What are you going to do?
What are you thinking? You don't have.
Hey,
Not
I need my
English.
best Rishe impression from all of you. Go.
Oh. I was going to ask them to
Come
ask you
on,
guys to
come
do a line or two.
Yeah, I'm judging here.
I need
all
to
right?
get I have one of the scripts up because I've been, trying to like record this for the final episode.
Oh, yeah. I was halfway doing my lines when you guys called me.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, I saw you guys had just put out episode 11 like last week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When are you guys expecting to do the last episode? Can we get a sneak preview? Do you guys have an expected?
Don't know if we can give you anything, but
Yeah,
we should
I don't think we
hopefully have
can.
things before. I'd say mid-August would probably be when the episode drops. Usually, by how our timeline goes.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on how. It depends on how fast how quick we can get all our lines in. Plus, there's also like a lot of editing and check to like make sure the lip flaps are close to like the actual like scene.
Yeah, so sometimes we might need to do like a retake or two and make sure those can get in last minute.
Yep.
Understandable.
Okay. I don't want to ask too much about like the behind the scenes things.
Yeah.
Confidentiality. We got NDAs, man.
Right?
Yep. NDAs.
You're talking to celebrities.
I just heard the camera flash over the mic.
Pose. It's JoJo.
What, like now. Men in Black?
Two very different answers. We got Men in Black and JoJo's
Oh man.
Another one. I love it.
Okay. I think we can get started. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I didn't realize we hadn't even started yet.
Oh no. This is typically how it goes.
This is our intro. Hello, yapping.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into Seventh Time Loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy.
The day you came to this castle, you expressed to me that you admired this country. I can never feel the same way about the things you choose to cherish. The light of the insects just reminds me of the blaze of war, and the view of the capital from here is loathsome. I suppose it might just be me looking through my father's eyes, or maybe it's just my nature. Either way, it's still all loathsome to me.
Do the lights in the distance appear to be the blaze of war, or just the light of fireflies? You didn't inherit these values from your parents. You got them from your own insight into the world. You just need to know the beauty of this country and its wonderful creatures. You should learn to appreciate it before it's too late.
I don't see a need for that. It would only be useful if I could find a use for it.
Your Highness.
The blood of my loved ones is on my hands without remorse. If you're going to be a liability, then I'm going to have to cut you off too. I don't know when you're trying to plant with coils, but don't be the reason I have to end you.
I can't promise you anything. Regardless of whether I become your wife, I will work towards what I strive for, even if you were to cut me off. However, if that happens, I will return here.
What?
Even if you were to cut me off and tell me that our engagement is annulled, I will come back to the castle again after receiving maid training. However, if that fails, I will dress up as a man and become a knight. And if that still doesn't work, I will be a pharmacist. I will master whatever skill in order to come back to the castle and come back to you. So, rest assured, I will not let myself be eliminated by you. For me, those eyes are your eyes, my dear Arnold. Even if they're an abomination to you, I will tell you time and time again. I think your eyes are the most beautiful in the world.
Seventh Time Loop is a Japanese light novel series written by Toko Amekawa. Series originated on the Shosetsuka ni Naru website in February 2020 and is published in North America by Seven Seas Entertainment. We have covered several of these series on that app, so it's kind of a staple at this point for light novels turned anime. The first season of the anime was produced by Studio Kai, who also did Sentenced to Be a Hero, which we did a previous episode for. So if you want to see how we think about that, go listen to that episode. I think it's episode 7. Yeah, episode. No, we're on episode.
We're on episode. I think it's 5.
No. We're on episode 9. My bad.
No.
I wrote this wrong. Nope. Yep. That's all me, baby. Sorry about that. It's the 7th time loop, and I just happened to write 7. That's all me. See, I thought we were talking about this dyslexic. I'm gonna edit all of that and post it. Post, by the way. So don't worry about that. Plot summary. We have Rishe Imgard Weitzner, who has one extraordinary curse or blessing, shall we say. Every time she dies at the age of 20, time rewinds exactly 5 years to the day her fiance publicly breaks off their engagement. So unlike typical reincarnation stories that we like to do, this is more of a fantasy where the heroine gains 1 second chance. And so Rish has already lived 6 completely different lives. She's lived one where she's a merchant, an apothecary, a maid, a knight scholar. She's also attained several skills across these different lives. However, in each one, at the end of each one, a devastating continental war led by Crown Prince Arnold Hine of the neighboring kingdom eventually results in Risha's death. In her 7th loop, she decides she is tired of the struggles and simply wants to live a peaceful life. However, on a fateful evening, she meets Arnold and proposes marriage unexpectedly. So this changes the entire history, and now she must live beside the very man responsible for countless of her deaths in previous lives, while trying to discover why the war always begins, what shaped Arnold to be the person that he became, whether or not the fate of her life and their lives and these kingdoms can be changed, the true mystery behind the repeated time loops. It's so much into. And one thing about this is that instead of relying on magic, like in a lot of modern fantasy and isekai series, Rish uses everything she's learned over her 6 lifetimes to influence politics, commerce, medicine, military affairs, diplomacy, and so much more. So I have to ask the first question. What did you guys think of your initial watch when going through this?
Okay, Jerry, you first or me first?
You can go first.
Okay. Initially it was an interesting watch. It caught my attention with the first 3 episodes, definitely. I only have 2 major gripes, I think, with the show overall. One being the conflict between the 2 brothers. I didn't really feel like that had any real stake or influence on the whole situation. It seemed sort of maybe forced or just not written as well to have such an impact, to me at least. And then my other major thing is like, as I was watching, I was like, this is not really an isekai. This is more of a fantasy time loop. So those are the 2 things that caught me.
Okay. I love 7th time loop, hence why this was my pick for our season here. I got into it when I was starting into like the isekai genre, and I realized I really liked villainess stories, right? Has kind of a aspect of shoujo, an aspect of romance, but they still do, I think, a fabulous way of world building, of telling a story beneath the story as well. Um, I think that this is good. You can consider it. I think we've talked about it before, kind of like on our very first episode of what makes an isekai. I think time loop does fit into kind of those parameters that we kind of have said and like have been defined. Um, as she does go through life, she does have to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. So though she's not traveling to a different world, the world is still different, and she changes it and has influence on it each and every time. And the world is still different each and every time that she goes into it. So I enjoyed that. I think Risha is a Riz master. I shall get into it later because she really is, she is a Riz queen, an empress, one would say. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed how she really cared about the politics and of the people there within the country that she's now moved to from different from her hometown. And I think it's very enjoyable. I think it's really a nice watch for you to have, it's not too abstract of an isekai. It's not too abstract of a fantasy. You can still kind of be reeled in and kind of be focused and centered on what's happening with Rishe, what's happening with Arnold, and the world around them. AD, what you was thinking? I need to hear these thoughts.
So I enjoyed it for the most part. I think it's been a fun watch. For the last 7 days, I've watched it at least 3 different times, probably 4 going into it. Twice with you guys as Fandub, and then twice with the normal sub. I had to share my brain cells while I was trying to do the subbed watch, and I said, you know what? Fuck no. Let me go find this dub. And can I just say, for the first thing, you guys did a really good job. I appreciate the work that you guys put into it. When I was watching it, it felt like an audiobook, and I just fell into the story. So like, I appreciate you guys' efforts in the production for it. That being said, I think the story itself is really good. I'm with Patrick on the fact that this is not really an isekai, even though we did set those parameters.
Wait,
Whether or not,
hold on. The parameters I think we set was that you get disheveled in a different timeline, like
yes,
in the way in the past or in the future. But this wouldn't.
Well, the thing is, like, I know what you're saying, and I agree, and this is where it kind of splits, because it's like temporally her consciousness gets sent back. She remembers all of the stuff in her previous life, but she herself is essentially living in a different world because she's not experiencing the same thing over and over again. Though she may experience death the same way, she doesn't experience that
the same way.
Well,
because sometimes it's indirectly and sometimes it's directly.
Yeah. At the high level, she's experiencing death the same way, which is the result of the war. But like, yeah, definitely. Because we only see the last death in her getting killed by Arnold in the sixth life.
Timeline.
Yep. And so we don't really see it. We just get the mention of her dying in the war itself, whether it's passively or whatever have you. But I did like how she put forth her efforts into trying to figure these things out, situations out. It doesn't really feel like she's necessarily in love with him right out the gate. It's like more because I wouldn't expect her to be this man is responsible for you. Right.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the face that killed me.
That's the thing. It's kind of I'd say it's a bit. She developed a bit of a bias because of he killed her, but she also kind of find out that he kind of possibly instigated the wars in the other timelines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it kind of, like really gave her a biased viewpoint on him. Like, he's just a monster. Like,
But then you see him in the 5 years prior to all of that in this new timeline, and it was one of the more interesting things where as they have certain interactions, and she's thinking about him from those previous timelines. He's like, "You're thinking about someone else. That's not me."
And it is like,
who are you talking to? Who are you talking to right now?
Epic the musical song.
No, because she does. Yeah. She'll just like zone out. It's like, girl,
girl, are you monologuing right now?
Yes, internal monologue is going. It is going.
Look, I'm waiting for the syndrome line. You caught me monologuing.
You bastard.
No, it's good though, because it's like it sets up that dichotomy between them, right? And the other thing about it is the hints of, I don't want to call it real world, but the fact that there's no magic in there, but they try to use real world concepts. Like at a certain point they talk about alchemy, medicinal herbs and everything, the use of gunpowder, but they call it black powder in this world. So it's like, what does that mean? What are the uses for this? What could he be plotting with it in this way? So it had me also thinking about what events could have led up to that. And one of the things that came to mind as you were talking about the brothers dynamic earlier, Patrick, was like, what if they had this bad relationship? Rishe isn't there to fix it, so the brother commits suicide. Spoilers.
Oh, yeah,
I
we be letting them rock. Sorry,
I don't
baby.
I don't I
Throw
don't
him
I
off the
mean
balcony.
at this point, hey,
Yeah.
if you first things first, if do you guys recommend this show?
Yes, I heavily recommend this show, especially if if you're tired of, traditional, well, isekai tropes,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
but and if you want to have like a really good romance story as well as like medieval like politics, this is definitely a show that you should check out.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's not usually what I watch, and I'm not usually someone who does isekais very much, but I recommend this a lot. Ironically, I didn't know about this series, and I got recommended it by my therapist.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
hey,
you
shout
Your
told
out,
therapist is a
yeah.
shout
ball
out to
knower.
Your
mental
therapist
health.
has
No,
good
She
taste,
said
and
man.
when I told her,
this
They
will
like,
be
really
life
do.
changing. This
I
will
was
be
like,
life
"Hey,
changing for
I
you.
finally got this role." She's like, "Oh my god, what's it about?" I was like, "Oh, I'm Rishi. I don't know if you know this series. It's called like the Seventh Time Loop." And she's like, "That's my favorite series." I'm like, "What?"
That
Oh,
is
so
a
Yep,
lovely.
crazy.
that is amazing. That is
Oh my
definitely
gosh,
amazing.
fate.
We love you, Hannah.
No, we
Um,
we appreciate that because so, ball knowers.
Yeah,
That's all I like to call it.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah, we can let the spoilers fly at this point.
yeah, we let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was my theory. Like one of the reasons why Arnold like goes to war is essentially because if you follow his backstory that is hinted and established in the novel, he basically, because he suffered a really bad childhood. Like
Mhm.
he in fact he didn't have any childhood. He was forced to do, studies to becoming, the next emperor in both like, books and like, swordsmanship.
Mhm.
He basically he basically has no experience, with like socializing in terms of like, like standard like, day-to-day events or routine.
Mhm.
So all to him is just like seeing people dying on like a battlefield. Cause like in the very first episode when Rishi spots him and like she like screams, he like instinctively goes for his sword.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like that means like he has no way of like properly expressing or socializing outside of the battlefield.
Even though they did meet in that hallway and had a quick conversation, he was like, "You're very adorable. You're cute. You know that." Like
Hey, bro,
wait.
she broke that heel. She
Yep,
jumped off
she
that
No.
leg.
as soon as she jumped off
He
the
said
balcony,
smitten.
he's like,
I need that. I
I want
She's
her
need that.
strength.
My God. She jumps out of balconies and jumps into my heart.
Though I do like Rishe, I do think that like Arnold's backstory and then like who he is and who he's trying to be through his actions, I find that very fascinating, right? Because you'll see like with his brother, right? He's like, I've never done anything to be your big brother. I don't even know why you acting like this. But yet they're still doing the same things, right? Of trying to care for the people who are in the slums, trying to care about the people in the economy. You see that he does, and he actually does care about the people. However, you have this notion about you and this what do they call it? Like your reputation that precedes you that you are just like this
Yep.
evil, cruel, heartless person. But
Yeah.
actually you're not. And I think what is that in the last couple of episodes, kind of like his father is a big influence upon that. And like you said, a part of his childhood. But that's really not
Uh-huh.
who he wants to be. I kind of think, kind of like a thing how I used to say, like, I wouldn't want to name my child like a junior, right? Because then like they have to be whatever I have created them to be, and whatever my legacy is, and
Yep.
they cannot find out who they want to be themselves. So I love that like through him meeting Rishe, he's able to slowly and surely be more of himself, but yet he still has that strong, heavy influence of his father, who does want him to
Yeah.
be this cold, heartless villain. And that tug and pull and that tension between those like that personality and who he really wants to be and his behaviors, I think is really fascinating. I think it's really good. I
Like
think that's really key for me.
like with his father, like if you think Endeavor from MHA was bad, holy shit, you have not heard about like Arnold's father. Like like he abuses his kids by putting them through so much. But the thing is that the anime didn't go over, but the I believe the novel did. He actually killed all of his children that did not inherit like blue hair or the blue eyes.
Oh my god,
Oh
now he likes
wow.
eugenics. Not eugenics too.
Wow. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
yep, complete eugenics. Like, and the worst part is he made Arnold see it. Like he wanted him to see that if he does not follow his way, his rule, he could possibly end up like them, even though he has the traits. He wants him to not have any emotions or attachments.
Oh my
Mm.
gosh, so painful.
Yeah.
I feel like knowing that, because I didn't know that. I'm not someone who's very familiar with the light novels. I really didn't know anything about this series until I got the role. Calling myself out there. But like knowing that and thinking back on the interactions between Arnold and
Hmm.
Rishi, especially in the very beginning when Rishi has just gotten to Gulkheim and she's adjusting and she's like, okay, I'm technically a hostage. It's those when his curiosity of her and her strange ways, I feel like is what really allows for that like disengagement of like, this is not anything about what I've ever seen.
Hmm.
Let me observe
Yeah.
Yeah.
this. I feel like it allows him to kind of have some more like just down to earth moments where he's just in his amusement of like, oh, I'm watching this person be strange and it's kind of amusing. He does have some
Yeah.
male wife moments when like she's cooking for him and he's like, no, I'll eat it. It doesn't matter if it's
Oh,
Yeah.
the
bad,
soup,
Yeah.
I'll eat
that
it.
soup,
Yeah.
I'll eat it.
Yeah. That soup. Oh, the soup was really good.
that
And when
soup
he was
warmed
waiting
his
for her to
heart.
get back, I was like, are you waiting for me to come back like a wife? What the
Yes,
hell is this?
yes, yes.
Just him with
In the
his
darkness of the room.
Where have you
yeah,
been
like
all
his
night, babe?
just tapping his fingers like, you cheating on me? You cheating on
So
me?
I see here you're
something?
seeing men in bars.
Oh my god, no! And then she rizzes him up with a nice, good compliment, and then he gets disarmed immediately. Like,
Mhm.
what do I like? I like the church scene right after she does like
Oh,
the
that
ploy to
was
get
amazing.
kidnapped. Oh,
Mm,
oh!
she and Mama
I
are the
said
same kind
yeah.
of freaky.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like, is this foreplay for y'all? Because what's going on here? What's
Yeah.
going on?
The
This
answer is
combined with the
yes.
not touching. Oh, I have my gloves on though, but you can like have your
Yeah.
one wish.
Is this
I'm
technically
peeping.
edging? Maybe.
Like I'm peeping what's
Maybe.
going on here. Hmm.
What is anticipation if not emotional edging?
What
Yeah.
is it?
No, the bed scene where she starts rubbing on him. It's like,
Oh,
no,
on the
Oh,
scar?
oh
Come
yeah.
on, come on.
yeah.
And then she's like, no, please. Actually, this is not fair if it's just you here.
I feel like I'm getting exposed for like my first kiss. This is terrible.
Oh god.
No, it's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They have so many good moments, like
Ugh.
just the back and forth between them. Even like not so much as that, but the sword duel where they have the
Oh, that was really
That
good.
too was their foreplay. That too. That's like Jay-Z and Beyonce when they're on stage
oh my
performing.
god, oh
Like,
my
That's the same.
Oh god.
I'm so honored to
Oh
be
my god.
Beyonce. My favorite like interaction that I recorded personally is when Rishi is in disguise as a
Oh,
knight and
Oh
Arnold's
my
like
god.
yes.
staring her
Oh,
down. And he's
I
like,
cannot
yeah,
wait to hear that.
Nope. Everything's fine. Maybe he's okay with this. Why the hell did I think that?
Wall slam.
I love this. I
The
love the
Kage
fake,
Darn. Ooh.
like
Hey,
when
Arnold.
what when Arnold's I love like Arnold's like expression. Like it's like it's like she's worried that he's he's onto her, and it just cuts to his face just like really.
This is what we're doing with our lives. I give you all the time in the world, and this is what you're doing.
This is what you do. This is what you do with your free time. This is what you do with your
Like
free time.
just play Alucard going really, and it just fits perfectly.
Is there something you need to tell me, Rishi?
No, what was it when they were going to go get her ring, but she didn't know. She was like, do I need to put my wig on for this? Like, can you stop putting these disguises on? It's okay, girl.
Can you just go out
Be
like a
normal.
normal woman,
Have
please?
a normal interaction, lady.
Yeah.
She's like,
No.
I got my wig. Which one you want? Which one you want for today?
No, literally, she's a master of disguise at this point, bro. Like,
Yeah.
All the bows.
oh man, no, I like the fact that she does employ all of her different skills, like from the very first interaction with them, her going back to the kingdom, and they get attacked by the bandits, and the first thing that she does is pick the lock on the carriage. Like, I know I should have
Yep.
stayed in here, but no, I'm going out. And she just watches him as he takes out the bandits. But from her memory at that point, he's a cold-blooded, ruthless killer. But he spared
Yep.
everybody.
Yeah, he spared them and had them patched up in order to take them in for questioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing I like about Arnold. Is like he is cold, but there is a bit of nuance to him, especially considering, again, this is 5 years before the big event.
Mm-hmm.
Because like this is before he became a shell of a man.
And it's like he's a little bit more down to earth. I wouldn't say down to earth, but like he's a little bit more.
He'll put you in the earth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But will he really, though? Will he really? He does still like stand by his morals, he's very astute, but
Yeah.
he carries out how he was. Like, because even like you said, like with his brother, I think the main thing is like now that we have our nice backstory. Thank you, Joshua. I didn't know that.
Lore master.
He probably doesn't want to be close to them due to having to see that. Meanwhile, brother's just like, I love you so much because you're the eldest brother and you're just so cool.
And I think that's what threw me off with the whole brother encounter during the show. It just felt so like it was missing something. Like
Mm-hmm.
I want
That was your piece.
Yeah, like I want to stop you from disappearing because I want you to lead, but I don't want to lead because of the things I've seen. So I want you to lead, and then they're doing this weird back and forth. It's like, okay, what is this? Like there needs to be.
Like I think it's one of those things where it's like you not just read between the lines, but maybe like try to like see from a psychological standpoint, I guess. Because that those things can happen, like between siblings. Like one sibling because is so like just so lost in themselves that they just completely don't see what the other sibling is just going through. Plus, I think it's just because Arnold thinks he's just irredeemable because
Yeah, he does carry that. Very Sasuke with it. Very Sasuke with it.
Oh, I'm gonna say this right now. I think he's better written than Sasuke.
It's like, why are you trying to be so emo? Like, you don't have to be, but clearly there's
tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Yeah, because like war can fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like even after winning, you can still be fucking scarred.
Yeah, and you can see that with him, like as he carries it all. I think one of the things that I do like about it too is just they're different at least for the brothers, right? And Rishe's involvement is you can tell that they do care about the kingdom in different ways. Like how the brother, I forget the brother's name. Theodore, yes. Thank you. He goes and cares for the slums, but it doesn't show up on any tax records, so the IRS can't ping him because he's paying for everything.
Yeah.
Under the IRS.
Yep.
The medieval IRS will come get him.
Yep. Oh God.
No, but he's paying for everything in the slums and he's caring for them. So it's like, okay, he's doing his part in his own way. You can see that Arnold has to be the face, even though he may not want to be. He's willing to show face and do what he can, especially with him taking on Rishe. And you see her, I want to say, you see her just like watch him and his interactions and the people around her. I want to kind of talk about Rishe more often because we've been getting into Arnold, but like Rishe, she's also very funny. Like she's hilarious.
My feminist economist empress. Yes, please.
Hello,
Tap
everybody.
in. Tap
Oh, God.
in.
All right.
I can fix him.
No, she has it. She has that so bad. She got that I can
Yeah.
fix him so
I mean,
bad.
at first, she wanted to expose him as a monster, but the more
Mm-hmm.
she spent time with him, it's like, and she like, especially with like learning about his brother, and just after what he told her in the cathedral, it's just like, was I completely wrong? Was I completely wrong about him? And that there's more going on than I think?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially leading up to that is the situation where she's starting her own thing. Like when they first have this whole agreement, she's like, "You can't lay a hand on me. I want my own villa. I got to do this, that, and the third." He's like,
I'm not
"Don't
Yep.
going
worry,
nowhere.
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
got
care
it.
of it." Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
maids already on that. Go, you can pick the litter.
Trading
Um,
company? Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And the trading company is probably like the first one where I'm like, oh, this is actually like getting into something deeper, because she picks out the trading company that she worked with on her
Oh,
second life,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
it does not go the way that she planned. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, how do you
Oh,
get
I
to
shit.
really
this?
love that, because it also it not only like shows more of Rishi's talent, but
Mm-hmm.
I also like it because it really does show how businesses can be back then. In fact, we might even see similar tactics used today.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
you really got to convince, the chairman, or, whatever employer, that, you're willing to like advertise products in return to like being support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it has to be something that they want and find valuable. It can't be just, oh, I think that this is cool and that this is nice. No,
Exactly.
what is this going to do for me? And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
how do I win? And her being able to pick that up so quickly, I
Mhm.
would say my favorite, well, one of my favorite scenes is her with the maids when she gooped and gagged them.
Yes.
But she
Yes.
gooped them like, who is this random maid when she was undercover? And
Yes.
then being able
Yeah,
to
I
like, but
love
being
that.
able to peep that Diana, like, you're a better maid just simply because you can read, because
Yeah.
you have an education. The other girly pops do not have an education.
Yeah,
So how
exactly.
about we work on our literacy rate?
You try being illiterate.
Like, could you better improve the literacy rate of Galheim? Thank you. The girly pops need to read and then be able to be active members of society after they leave.
Exactly.
It's
Mm-hmm.
like,
Exactly. Break
my
that's
girl
yeah.
peeped. She peeped so
That's
well.
what I
But no, she
really
gagged them when she came down them steps, though. They were
yeah.
shook.
Yeah, that's what I really love about Rishi, cuz like it's I don't know I don't know if you guys watched the series I'll Be a Villainess that who goes down in history. I get a little bit of
Not
Alicia.
yet. Almost.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Alicia, except she's not like blunt and trying to be antagonistic,
Mm-hmm.
but she does, go against, the traditional norms that a noble woman should be, and that,
Yeah.
they do their own thing while the men do their own. No,
Mm-hmm.
she's trying to be, no, she's trying to do a neutral stance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it reminded me of the other episode we just did previously, A Sentence to Be a Bookworm. It kind of has that feel, right? Of kind of like seeing how you start things, how do you start your company, how do you start your trades, why literacy is so important, why knowing these things about the economy and economics and poverty, why is that so important? It taps into that a lot. I enjoy that so much. And how she's able to finesse in these roles without being so like overbearing, right? Like it's very seamless how she's able to do it and to be able to make these connections that she's making with the individuals. Even though, yeah, she has the information from her previous life, she still has not met them within this context, right? And being
Yeah.
able to have still that power dynamic and being able to get what she wants. I do want her nail polish. I do hope she will send me some. If you have some, Stella, thank you very much. I know you got
Don't
Yeah.
some.
worry, girl. I got you. I'm working on a
And then
formula just
afterward,
for you.
and
Work
then
on the
after,
formula.
I'm like Walter White in my basement making nail polish.
all right, Stella,
99.
you got to do that in a blooper reel, like fucking
Hey,
Walter White quote.
hey, look, as long as you're Jesse.
All right.
But
Yeah.
I think what I love personally the most about Rishi is I feel like she has like an ironicness about her, especially with
Hmm.
her like we need to see things from multiple different perspectives, and she's always trying to get people to see
Mm-hmm.
things outside of their perspective. But she kind
Yeah.
of in the beginning is falling into that herself of because of this like repeated death that she's had with Arnold. She is
Yes.
trapped in that originally, and it does take like this whole thing with Arnold and his brother to actually get her to be like, oh, maybe I was also not listening to my own words when I was
Hmm.
saying that.
Exactly.
And sometimes for me, when she's talking to people and she's recalling her old lives, she kind of almost sounds not like a boomer, but she sounds kind of like a when I was your age, I remember when
I
I
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the funny thing is,
she's
if
like
she
49
remained
or
alive
something.
for that long, she would be chronologically in her mid 40s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So she would be a
No.
boomer. She would
Yeah,
be a medieval boomer.
she technically is a boomer in spirit, but like physically,
Arnold, I didn't know
no.
you liked them like that.
Hey,
Mhm.
we support that.
That felt very rushed.
We support that.
Hey, we love cougars.
May
in
not
this
be for
household.
me, but I understand the we. You know.
Yeah.
Shout it out to my cougars in the back.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's just so interesting with her. One of my favorite things about her also is like how she tries to use the knowledge from her previous life. So when she tries to make the interactions, like we said with the merchant, how that may it didn't necessarily fall through at first, but then she used that knowledge of the trap card of the
His
six
sister's
six
sickness.
yeah.
Blackmail.
Yeah. Like, don't you want to care
Yeah.
about your sister? I got medicine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then we get introduced to the doctor that she learned from.
Oh boy.
Oh,
The-
yes.
What a
Yeah.
treat. What a treat.
Yep.
That's always
Oh,
fun.
how did y'all feel about him entering the scene? Because he's essentially like the final antagonist, quote unquote, of this.
Yeah.
How did y'all feel about him and his character coming into the show?
Should the co-host go first?
Yeah, Pat, what you got for me?
Yeah.
I actually liked his character because he had that sort of mad scientist feel to him. But it
Hmm.
was more
Mm-hmm.
so like when you actually get to see his backstory and see what he went through, he's like, oh, I can see why you think that way or why you are this way. You've been told nothing your whole entire life, but you're just misfortune, and all you do is bring misfortune. You've heard that your whole entire life. Of course, the only thing you want to see is misfortune. And then is like, especially with his obsession with seeing what the black powder will how it will change the world, and not one time
Yep.
did he think it could be used for anything positive. He just thought it could only be used for destruction. And then when she showed him a different path, it's like his whole entire world expanded tenfold. It's
Mm-hmm.
like he saw a whole new pathways of like,
Yeah.
dang, I am
Yeah.
not just
Dr.
meant
Michelle's
to
heart grew
be,
3 times that day.
yeah, like the Grinch, right? Exactly. Like he's like, I'm not meant just to be a tool for destruction or misfortune. I can turn something that's meant to kill into something that's meant to heal. Especially with Rishi, she was like reliving that moment over and over again when she kept asking him, can't poison bring happiness as well? And she finally was able to show him that poison is able to bring happiness. So I liked his character
Yep.
a lot.
Yeah, talk to Mau
Mhm.
Mau.
Oh yeah.
Poison makes her very
Yeah.
happy.
He would be Mau Mau's idol.
I know. I was like, don't get these two in the same room. Bad things will
Oh
happen.
god.
Yeah. It kind of gave me a callback to of course, to FMA, to like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, kind of like when Winry is about to like kill Scar for killing her parents.
Oh
And Ed has to
yeah.
be like, no, like your hands are made for like healing and for creating. Like you don't have to go down this destructive path. It was almost kind of
Yes.
that same way of like you are actually like the master of your fate. Like you don't have to do these things just because something is made for destruction. It felt very much like of a on call to that.
Y-
And then funnily,
Exactly.
he is an alchemist as they call him.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed him, and then the fight and the animation's really nice. Oh, that brings me back to my last um Riz scene when they're ring shopping.
Oh,
And the proprietor is
the
like, "Oh,
eyes.
what kind of jewel would you like?" And she's like, something
The
as
one, the
clear as
color of my man's eyes, of course.
of course." And
Get
everyone's
that shit
like,
on my finger.
and everyone's like,
Excuse
what,
me.
Miss Ma'am? What, Miss Mamas?" And then they show his eyes like glittering and sparkling. And I've noticed that like they change his eye color too, depending on the scene. Like sometimes it's
Mhm.
blue, sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's dark like a navy. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, they are selling me on the Bishonen. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
He's got the Yowie Omega
Oh,
eyes.
I also
He
yeah.
think
does.
in that same
Oh
moment, Jerry,
God.
I think that's the moment that, for me, I think that's when the moment she really realized that she was in love with this man, because she herself
Hmm.
didn't
Yeah.
realize she said that out loud, and it
Yeah,
was
I
just
had to
like,
Oh
think
my.
about like, oh, that
Oh,
was
Yeah.
this is the
crazy.
power of
That was
smoking hot
crazy to
looks.
say.
Yeah. This is what. Yeah.
Like,
Like
is that
she.
necessary?
God. Like just wait until our ending. But I won't
Oh
spoil
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Skewy.
Yeah. But for me, like Mitchell is definitely an interesting character to me. Like I like it's kind of like Arnold. He is very nuanced. Like
Mhm,
he doesn't come off as someone with an evil plan, like intentionally evil, or
mhm.
bring full on horror. But
Yeah.
it's like because of his past, which is very Psychomantis, by the way. Like for those who play Metal Gear,
Oh
like it
yeah.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is definitely Psychomantis, considering his father blames him for his mother's death. Father
Mhm.
of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. But
E.
I also just like, he is intelligent, and I just like how he's so sly. Like, he's trying to, like, he is a good mentor to Rishi, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of eating, like, you know, he's just so stuck on his narrow lane that he can't see any other possibility to take like his creations.
Mhm.
And like you guys said, like during the ending where Rishi pretty much used his gunpowder, which I'm gonna call it that,
Yep.
the gunpowder for fireworks, and show that that stuff can be used not just for war and killing. It can be used for entertainment and
Mhm,
bring happiness to people.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah,
The one thing I
and the
really
fact that
all right, go ahead.
oh, sorry. And I also like the fact, like, it really was a beautiful moment. And when
Mhm,
he really realized, when he saw that, you know, there was more to him than just, spreading chaos,
Mhm.
his apology really hit me.
mhm,
No,
mhm.
definitely. One of the things
Yeah.
that really I wanted to question, it was just really a thought, but like the fact that he's created gunpowder at this point, just at some point, because the ending is sort of them making it the agreement to use the technology that they've learned to like create the watches. Because we didn't even talk about that, the gift of the watches and like
Mm.
the metalwork and everything
Mhm.
like that. I'm
Oh, yes,
hoping
coils technology.
Yes, I'm hoping that this does not lead to the development of guns.
oh, I thought that
Oh,
too.
oh,
The
of course it is.
Uh,
Of
metalworking.
course it
I
is.
mean,
It's
Of
all
course
I
it
connected to
mean,
the
is.
gun.
it depends because, like, again, I have to like look up the novel until this gets greenlit for another season for the
Mhm.
anime.
Mhm,
If
Yeah.
no one in Galcom did,
Yeah,
someone else
mhm.
is going to.
I mean, it wouldn't
but
surprise
that's just
me.
something that leaves me wondering.
Yeah, because that kind of once again to go back in my day, back in the old history books, like that's why like the Civil War and like all the wars were so deadly is because like they didn't know how to make bullets. Like they immediately found gunpowder and was like, we're just
Yep.
gonna shoot projectiles and it would just destroy your body. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's probably why it's just so much
Got
devastation
a
in that war
50-50
that does
chance of it
come.
hitting you.
Yeah, like it
Yeah.
was like the bullet hits and then it just shatters and destroys everything
Don't you
because they
love playing
just
Exactly.
Russian
were just
roulette on
shooting.
one gun?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that's probably why that war is like so, besides that, it's a war, right? Like there is loss, there is
Yeah.
casualty, but to them being like, no, this is like of likes we've never seen before. I'm like, it had to be something new being introduced that's not refined, and that's just taking everybody over by storm. So I'm like,
Yeah.
that's probably
I
why.
mean, I could honestly see him. I could honestly see him being leading to the creation of the cannon,
Mm-hmm.
cannonballs.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah,
I feel like it
tearing people
definitely
up.
implies him, like, yeah, because with the discussion between Kyle and Rishi, when
Mm-hmm.
they're like trying to renegotiate things, and Arnold's like, "Have you even considered what I might do with this
Exactly.
technology?"
Like, do
It's
you not
like,
know what I would do with this
yeah,
stuff if
like
you give
boats
it to
without
me?
wind is the last thing on my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Because even though Arnold has like really opened up to Rishi, he's still kind of set on his current goal because he thinks
Mm-hmm.
again he's still like going through a one track mind. Like he thinks like he can't do anything else but conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Kyle feels like he can't do anything else but submit and just give everything away because he feels like he's on limited time. So it's like
Well, yeah,
everyone has to
yeah.
change their perspective. Come on, Rishe. Show them a new world.
Don't worry,
Which is why
guys. I
I
have
think
my
one.
degree in group therapy from my 5th life.
Thank
Which is
you.
why.
No, no, for real. Like pull out your therapist hat. Were you not?
Which is why I think one of the themes of the series, along with the romance, propaganda, war, all that. I think one of the greatest themes for this series is communication, because if you
Yes.
can't communicate, like if you can't change your form of communication or you know convey it in a way that they'll understand, things are gonna get worse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like we see that with Rishi because she still thought that Arnold was nothing but a monster, but the more she like communicated with him, she got to see another side to him that she didn't know existed.
Mm-hmm.
Arnold communicating with her realized that maybe there is good in him and he can atone. Like him, like Theodore and Arnold communicating with each other, like it shows that they can heal. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's a
communication.
lovely through line.
We just have to
Yeah.
kill the dad first.
Yeah, all the daddies gotta go. Everyone's
You
gotta
know,
Yeah.
go.
you bring up
Get
Yeah.
behind me,
communication.
Arnold.
You bring
He
up
unfortunately has to die.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like with the
Unfortunately, we can make it
communication thing, I honestly do believe in that too as well. Because one of the most impactful scenes I remember seeing was I think in episode 11 where they were on the balcony and
Yes.
she jumps over.
Oh my
She's
God.
like, "Why do
Yes.
you have your sword in your hand?" He's like, "Well, I thought the fireflies were torches." And
Exactly.
so ready to be in battle mode just over
Yeah. Like he
fireflies.
was ready to slaughter.
all the bugs.
And then like in that moment he explained to her like all the things he saw on the battlefield and like how it made him feel, and then she got an even deeper understanding of like who he is and the things he's been through. And in that moment it was just like for me I feel like she felt one step closer in truly understanding him, because I remember she said
Hmm.
her job is to fully understand her future husband, to be there for him and to help guide him. Like she said, I need to understand him completely and entirely.
Yes.
Yeah. She's not backing down
Yes.
just because he's like, I might kill you. She's like, okay, you already have. See
Yeah,
you
like
now.
been there, done that.
And
Couple
then he
times,
was
Yeah.
like,
actually.
"Don't do
Okay,
anything to make me
honey.
get rid of you." And
Yeah.
she's like,
Okay.
"Even if you get
Yeah,
rid of
okay.
me, I'll come back.
I'll
I'll
come
come
back.
back as a maid. I'll
Yep.
come back
I'll
as an
just keep coming
herbalist.
back.
Yeah, I'll keep coming back."
You can't get rid of me. I'm in the walls.
All right.
Yeah.
So I have like a handful of questions. I
Yeah.
think we've
Mhm.
probably already answered them throughout. The first one is, what is your guys' favorite scene or interaction?
The one, like I really do like, when Arnold is shown, like Arnold is like vulnerable. Like it
Mhm.
really showcases, like even though despite like him thinking he's just numb to everything, no, he actually does he still has feelings. Like
Mm-hmm.
he still is human like all of us, and he's just, and especially the parts where he's with Rishi, when they're all alone together, it really does showcase like the best of him.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have two answers for mine. There's the one that was my favorite to watch, and then there was my favorite to record. My
Yes, I was
favorite
gonna
to
ask. I was gonna ask.
my favorite to watch was the soup scene, ironically. Or the one where right after she got back from talking with the leader of the trading company. I feel like that scene or sequence of scenes was probably my favorite, where I was like, oh, you know what? I can really see this. Or I'm really
Mhm.
seeing like the walls coming down. And then my favorite to record was I already mentioned it earlier, but I had a really fun time with doing the disguise
The
male night
boy
training
scene.
and getting
Your
discovered. I
Mulan
was like,
scene.
I'm
Yes.
gonna love this. It's like gotta get my best dude voice out here. What's up, man? Totally dude broing it up. Yep, loving doing my exercise. What's up, man? Yeah.
You're doing it again, huh?
Shut up.
For me, like I said, my favorite is, I know it's so early on, but I think it's a perfect like encapsulation of like everything we've talked about and kind of like those core themes. Was my girl going undercover as a maid, but not just that. Kind of like when she picks her maids, right? And she
Yeah.
had her little chit chat with Diana and helped Diana realize, like, oh, I actually have like a privilege. And even though I feel like I've been wrong and accosted by my previous senpais who really did not help me and I had to figure it out on my own, and I'm doing the same thing to the new girls, I could play a bigger role and like actually have a greater influence. And she immediately did a
Yes.
180. She was up there making writing books and being a teacher. It was like, I'm happy to be able to like make these writing materials. And then was once again
Yeah.
that shows like one, I really like even within romances how our female lead can still have a life outside of her partner. So I think that was
Yes.
Yes.
really lovely to see that, yeah, Risha,
Mhm.
like Arnold, he cool and all, but she does still care about the actual people who are within this country and
Exactly.
everyone that she interacts with, right? It's not just, oh, I'm nice to Arnold. Oh, I care about him being redeemed, but it's about everyone who I come into contact
Everyone
having a
else.
change.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah. And
one. And
having
then my favorite, like my yeah, no, actually same, like her going undercover as a dude, top tier, top tier.
Hell
Cause he
yeah.
was like,
Yep.
"You have a little muscle mass. You need to eat some chicken and some fish. Like, why you
When
so
Line.
he
Yeah.
malnourished out here?"
when he asked her
Dude,
that
you
question, do you
skinny.
like chicken? You should eat some more chicken.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
For me, honestly, my favorite scene was when she got the room set up for him, and
Mm.
in that moment, she was like, "Have you taken a nap?" And he was like, "No." She said, "Take a nap." And then like there was a specific moment
Bitch, I've
he
been
was
working up all night and all day. What do you think?
"It's better to have you here than being in the emptiness." And that just showed you that he was so tired of that loneliness, and having her presence
Yes.
there was like comforting, and it made a safe place for him to where he could relax and take a nap. So I felt like that
Mhm.
was a real vulnerable moment for
Oh,
him.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For me, it's like two scenes. The first one is after the guy from the trading company says no. He's talking with
No.
his mate, and it's like, yeah, no, we got to pick our customers, blah blah blah. That he's heading
Yeah.
to the bar, walks in,
Everyone's
everybody's
sleeping.
passed out drunk except her.
And
Like,
she's there.
yes,
And she's there with
she's
a wig.
sitting there,
Yeah.
drank
Drinking
everybody
beer
under the table. Like, yeah, happy to meet you guys. Like,
I'm
so
like
let
110 pounds soaking wet, and I will kill you.
yeah.
With her good fresh 613 wig on, absolutely got her fresh
Yep.
blonde install.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, what dye did you use?
No, her actually having the master of disguise. I can't. I just can't. Like,
Getting her and getting Elsie to procure them because she'll be like, "Oh, this is perfect, Elsie. This is great, girl. Thanks."
Elsie's like,
Oh,
I have so much to report and also nothing to say.
I mean, she seems to like going along with it because like she like before the lovers go out into town, she vowed to make her lady, the
Beautiful.
most beautiful. Yep.
I just remembered that scene. I was like, that is
Yes.
my second favorite scene when she's like, I swear to make you the most gorgeous lady. And then like she did her hair. And
She did her up. She did her up. Okay.
Like, did I really
Yep.
need to wear my Chanel to go out to the market?
Absolutely.
Everyone has to see my wife.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Got something good on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the second scene is the kidnapping, and Theodore is meeting with Arnold, and he's like, "Yeah, I've done this. I just want you to know that I'm going to. I want to be the king. I want to take over." He starts asking the questions like, "So how did you
Your point.
how did you capture her?" I had left her in somewhat of a prison, so it's really not a prison. Yeah, it has a window. So what do you mean? Okay. I think you made a mistake here. She's on her way.
Yeah.
I can hear her.
Estimated time
My
is
favorite part of that is when she comes in and lays out her steps. I love
Yes,
the bit where she
yes.
Yeah, like,
she, like,
like this is how you actually
she, like,
kidnap somebody.
well, yeah, and like the part where like she talks about the one guy that is like pleading for his life. She fucking broke his arm.
Yes.
Like,
She's just over here whooping ass.
like she fucking broke his arm.
Just because I have pink hair doesn't mean I won't kill you.
Oh my god! Yeah, and when she throws the sword and it hits the dude in the face, I'm like, oh, you're sick. Why would you
Yep.
do
And then
that?
she's like, oh, my body.
Mhm.
That's me
I will
every
say
day.
I am glad that she is strong, but not like completely overpowered.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise I would have cried foul a bit.
Yeah, it's good that they acknowledge the fact that her trained body and her untrained body are very
Yeah,
different.
don't
and
Are
pull a
different,
Hollywood,
yeah.
kids.
Yeah. Don't do parkour if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well,
Also-
no, just don't. Sorry, I was gonna say just don't do a Hollywood.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Because I was gonna say, like, one of the things that does feel somewhat inconsistent, at least up until the training stuff, is the fact that she doesn't train. Like, she goes back in time, and everything is essentially muscle memory for what she knows, but she herself has not trained her body, at least as far as what we know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Mental
like,
muscle.
yeah,
Yeah, because
I
like I felt like that the jump off the balcony should have broken ankle. I'm sorry, it should have. Like there's
I guess just the grass was not as.
Yeah, because she like kind of rolled, and she
Was a
broke her
bush.
Yeah,
heel.
she did a roll.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Those
as
dresses
like I could,
are big.
I was
It
like,
was just her. It was
I'm
just her
thinking-
last life. It wasn't that
I'm
far.
thinking about a
removed.
castle, right? When you look at a castle, those balconies are really high, at least 3 stories, and she just flew out for one and just did a perfect barrel roll
Leroy
with a
Jenkins.
fresh
I mean,
body.
Well,
With
she
the
landed in
fresh
bushes.
body?
She landed in bushes, which cushioned her fall.
Oh, we're not
And-
doing that. Aim for the bushes.
Oh God, this is gonna really heat
Conveniently, the bush was there for her. Okay.
it.
Her dress had a lot of
I
layers.
can testify I was
Yeah.
the bush.
Yeah,
she's Princess Peach, in Smash.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, literally her dress.
yeah, her dress.
Sorry, I'm in another castle. Because I busted out myself.
But no, like she's funny. That's what
Yeah,
I was.
she's. Sorry.
No,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say just like who are your favorite characters between the two? Just because I think for me it will probably be her, just because she's
Oh yeah, it's
so
her.
entertaining to
Key
follow.
namesake, yes, has to be
Yeah.
her.
Freaking
Arnold's a
Uh,
close second. Arnold's a close second.
Outside of our main couple, I'd say like Oliver's a chill dude. Like we don't know that much. Like we don't know that much about him, but he is kind of like been Arnold's like only quote unquote friend.
Mhm.
Theodore, I do like him. Like the kid, he's trying to, he's playful, but he's also trying to like live up to his status as a prince.
Mhm.
And Michelle, because there's a lot of nuance to him. Like he is intelligent, but it's like he's got a lot of I don't know how to put it. Like I guess you could say like just like static like kind of view of life.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of one track minded. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say for me, Rishi is probably my favorite of the two. I do really like Arnold though. I'd say outside of those two, Michelle is probably definitely my favorite just because I love me a kooky crazy man who can maybe blow stuff up. That's my personal type. But he's just a very funny kooky character and I like his kind of like not blasé personality, but just his kind of whimsy almost.
Mhm. Very
He's very
aloof, very
whimsical in the
whimsy.
fact that he wants to
Mhm.
destroy everything.
Yeah.
For me, outside of course, main two, I like Kyle. I like, it takes a lot for you to be someone of status and to like humbly ask for help
Oh
and to
yes.
understand like the gravity of your situation, right? Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
honestly, it doesn't matter if I have to go and grovel. Like my people my people got to eat. So
Yeah.
you gonna help
My
me?
people
Yes or
gotta
no?
survive.
My people have to
You live in
survive. Like
Christmasville, all right?
Yeah.
it's winter 25-8. Like we
You try eating
can't.
snow cones every day.
Hello,
Yep.
or our bread is cold, bro. We don't have microwaves yet. Like
Yeah.
we have to
It's cold.
survive.
We don't have microwaves.
We don't got no microwave. So
We got
to
all these
to
hot pockets, but nothing to heat
but
them up.
nothing but heat
That's
our
what the
hot
black
pockets.
powder's for.
Ooh, hey, come on. Where Rishe? Listen, we're gonna make some
Exactly.
microwaves for them so they can heat some
Yep.
stuff up. But yeah, like being able to be outside of yourself and to be humble enough to ask for help when you know you're in a dire situation, that takes a lot for people. Like even
Yeah.
people who don't have a royal background, like that takes a lot from them. So for to
Yes.
know that you are someone who has a kingdom and you really want to care about your people, I think that that's and you're ailing and you're sick and you're ailing and you still are caring about the people and who's going to be here after you're gone potentially. I think that's so nice. So you go, Kyle.
Mm. He's a good character. We love a chronically ill
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do like that he does he's still like desperate into trying to make a treaty with
Mhm.
Galkine, but he starts like putting some more backbone in him.
Yeah. Eventually, he's like, "All right, I'm a figure out
Like
a better way to
I have to step up and
I'm
really show
done with
myself as
asking.
prince.
Yeah.
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 Word.
I really do like that kind of development.
Mm.
Mhm, mhm.
Uh,
I was like,
Patrick.
yeah. What's my next question? AD. Oh,
Oh, I didn't know if Patrick answered or not.
I'm so sorry.
No, I haven't. Of course, we all love the main two, so yeah. Um,
Yes.
Michelle, yeah, of course, but honestly, I would have to pick her guards, her two guards. They have their little moments where
Oh, they
they
do.
Oh,
They come in
oh,
clutch.
Camille.
yeah, like her,
Yeah.
her two guards have their little moments where they're
Yeah.
astounded and stunned and just like, oh my god, here we go again with her. And it's like
Here we go again.
it's funny.
Like I
It's funny
said,
to see.
she's challenging the social norm of a noble,
Mhm.
and it
Camille
Yeah.
and
seems is like
Elsie are
alien to
reporting the
them.
weirdest shit.
It's like the first scene, like when they're in the garden and she's like, man, why are you in the garden? He's like, well, I want to do this. Like, but I don't think the prince gave me permission. Okay, well, never mind. I'm sorry. It's
My
like,
bad, big dog. You right. You right.
Yeah, you're right.
This is above my pay grade.
Okay. Which of the other 6 lives would you have wanted to see more of?
ooh.
Oh, the thief one or the spy one. We don't get a lot of it.
I would have said the herbalist because that was when she was with Michelle, and you could have
Yes.
seen more of their dynamic and how it
Oh
unfolded.
yeah.
Well, actually, she was a scholar. Like he was with her more, or she was with him more during a scholar.
The scholar, I thought the herbalist was a scholar, like timeline, was it not?
Yeah, it kind of does like
They
it kind of
blend.
does blend a little bit after a while, but yeah, like she was a Yeah, she was a scholar. Like
Because I
she
think
was.
I think the fourth.
because didn't she study with him, and then after she studied with him, she say no, she was on no, you're right. Okay, yeah, it blends because she was an
Yeah,
herbalist
because
and
they
she
were both
saved Kyle,
employees.
and then
Yeah,
when
because she
she
was healing
died,
Kyle.
and then
She
when
was
she
healing
died
Kyle the
again,
second.
One of them she has a
Yeah,
short
okay.
haircut, and the other one she doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I
One's
would
the
want to see
Bob.
her with her sensei to see because like the whole like
With her
Aurora
senpai.
Lights scene. I would love to see how they like the travel getting there, the conversation that happened
Yeah, that
before
definitely would have been
then.
interesting.
I would have liked to see more of their
Yeah.
memories.
I would have liked to have seen her fifth life. I think in her fifth life, she's a hunter or like something like
Yeah,
that,
she's a
hunter
hunter.
mercenary or something like that. Because I'm
Something
She's
like,
a
like
once
that.
hunter,
again,
yeah.
as we say, like we don't see that. We don't get to see the skills either. Maybe that's how she knows how to cook.
Yeah,
Who knows?
maybe.
Um, but I would have loved to see that because right, because she talks about how like in each and every life she always dies because of the war. Like, how did you end up dying and you were 100? Like you off on your own doing your own adventure and you still like get wrapped up into it. So
I
I
mean,
think
I
that would show
guess
kind of like how large, like how big of a scale the
Bandits
war would
and
be and like
my
what kind of trickles down from it. I would like to have
My
seen.
only answer to that is because like sometimes war can impact like cause collateral damage to like
Hmm.
towns and stuff. I'm guessing like
Yeah,
she
yeah.
just
I'm like so curious. Of, like,
I'm guessing it's just wrong place, wrong time for those lives.
yeah,
mhm,
it could be
yeah, I would be
abandoned.
so interested to see that, like, yeah, like if it's that, or yeah, like we ran out of food wherever I was. I ran into people who were, displaced, so now they attack me and my
Yeah.
people, and I just got. I would
Or the
love to
fort
see
Yeah.
destroyed the environment.
whatever. Yeah, or just I ain't got no town no more. My town got blown up. Like, what really
Yeah.
happened? I would like I
The
said, like
black
that
powder
show
and it's
kind of
everywhere now.
yeah, like was it the black powder? What
Yeah.
was it? Who
Yeah, like
knows? I would
what is
love to
this
see
gunpowder?
the scale of what or like those indirect deaths that she had. So yeah, I thought that would be
Yeah.
cool to see.
Hmm. For me, it's really kind of hard to choose one cuz I think they all play into, her gaining confidence because like, if we just go strictly on the first timeline, she lost everything in
Mhm.
her, childhood because, you know, granted her parents are shit people too because
They
they
immediately
told
kicked her out.
Be a good
not just
wife.
that because they treated her more as like a political tool rather
Mm,
than just a full-on daughter because you know, they essentially needed her to marry the prince.
yeah,
The top.
unfortunately, that is the life of a woman back in those days. We were property.
Yeah, you had to marry.
Like that's the only
You ha-
way you got to marry someone good for
you got to
prosperity.
marry. You got to marry and if you don't or fail to meet our expectations, you're disowned.
Yeah.
That's just
Um, uh,
yeah. Yeah, and it kind of like lost confidence. And I think the more she went through the loops, it just all the jobs just kind of like merged into her into the personality she is now.
yeah.
Mm.
So that's kind of hard to pick one cuz yeah, it's kind of hard to pick one from me cuz
It
No,
would have been interesting to see more of her maid life, especially with like that dynamic of
Oh
her
yeah.
being
oh yeah,
non-noble.
Oh
Elsie. Like
yeah. That's part. Oh, that's
I
part why
kind of
she cares about them so much. Oh, because she knows what it feels like. Oh,
like I'm kind of sad that Elsie like after episode uh 8 or
Yeah.
9 like she's gone. We see a cameo of her in the final episode but that's just it.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Cuz like I did like episode 5 like that moment where she's trying to like she gave Elsie like a sample of
The nail
nail
polish.
polish. Yeah.
yeah, that was a really good moment, and all the
Yeah.
maids around her sharing in it.
Yeah. Yeah, because like they probably live the similar life that she does.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be it for my questions. I think the last one I have is the one that I always ask at the end of every episode. Um, what grade would you give this series? At least the first season. We do have an S ranking. Um, if you want to give it something. Uh, but what grade would you give this?
Ah,
I
I
give it A plus. Well, A minus. A minus. Only because it's so short. If we could
I
have
yeah.
I think I'm
enough, if
concur
I could
on that.
one more
Yeah.
season, if I could have just one more season, right? Because
Mm.
once again, it's just so much we don't know, and it's kind of
Yeah.
things are building And my
Yeah.
building's still not built yet. Like I'm still in a little
Yeah.
foundation.
Foundations are laid, but we could
Yeah.
But that's
And
it.
accessorizing.
and I know there's the obvious, well, you should just continue with the light novels, but like no, like
Mhm.
let's see it through like,
Yeah.
Yes.
animation.
Jeez, I'm
Let's
a
see
visual
it through
Yes.
learner.
animation instead of,
Mhm.
just having to like go to the obvious answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Because like
dyslexic. Don't make me read.
I mean, I don't mind. Like I won't mind if I do have to go out and purchase the novels myself. But
Mhm.
one thing that anime also really does is that they like to change things up from the original source material in terms
Yeah.
of like sequences.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
honestly would like to see, a season 2 not only just follow where the novel continues, but also just try to like add some original content that wasn't there.
Yes.
Mhm. That'd be
I
Like,
nice.
love it when they add little
give
things.
me like, for example, I would like to see, more Elsie. Like I would like to see, her and Rishi's like friendship like really grow because it
Mhm.
showcases like, that a noble and a commoner can,
Mm,
have a bond.
yeah.
Mhm.
I even like to
I
see more of I would like to see more of Arnold and Theodore's like relationship fixing, like
ooh,
healing
Yeah.
from
yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
I'd like an episode that's I know Rishi is like our main protagonist, but I would kind of like an episode based more in Arnold's perspective and where we're actually seeing his day-to-day stuff, what he deals with other
Yes.
nobles.
That
We
would
only
be
really get to
Mhm.
interesting.
see like
Mhm.
glances. Like there's one scene where he's chewing out this noble guy for not sending the army out and only having the Lord's personal armies go out to fight, and he's like, "Get lost! I don't care for you." But then she's like,
Yeah.
"No, try and do something good." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
do
Like
it for tax
yeah,
reasons."
showcase or hell, like maybe show more of Arnold and Oliver's like dynamic cuz like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know, outside of, the typical master servant kind of relationship, cuz they have stated that they were technically childhood friends. Like show moments that reflect that.
Yeah.
Mm.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so honestly, I'm in the same boat with Jerry. I give this an A minus. Like, it's really good, but I just think in terms of the anime adaptation, it needs to continue.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm in the same boat here. I think it's the first time we had maybe unanimous.
Wow. Wow. Is this giving
Wow.
Straight across
unanimous?
Wow,
the
This
first
is
time,
board.
never
huh?
unanimous.
Maybe.
My God, the
First
council
time,
has
eh?
spoken.
Yep.
Yes.
Now I gotta go against the grain. I'm gonna say a B plus.
Oh,
Here we
that's like a B
go. Here
flat
we
to A minor.
go. You can exactly. You can give it an A at least. Come on now.
You know what? Fine. I'll give it an A. I'll give it an
Yeah,
A.
peer pressure.
Yes, peer pressure. We're on a curve. We're on a curve scale, so we
Yeah.
we bumped you up.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
bumped
yeah.
you
We
up.
got to do
Yeah,
the curve. Rounding up.
Yep.
Oh no. But I appreciate you guys for joining us on this episode.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
guys
much.
so
much for
much,
having
Stella and
us.
Joshua. Thank
This
Yes,
you.
was
thank you,
so
you
fun.
guys.
I
Hey,
was so glad to
thank
be
you so
here.
much.
Where can the people find you guys?
Josh, you go first.
Well, sorry. You can find I do have a YouTube channel, but I mostly use it as a portfolio rather than, content creation. But if you guys want to check that out, it's, Josh Gal VA. You can look that up. I do have, it's mainly impressions and like comic dubs that I do, like very poorly edited ones. But I also do have some song covers because I also want to train to sing and stuff.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
cool.
I also am on Casting Call Club occasionally to like, find like projects I'm interested in.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm also on Instagram.
As for me, you can find me on Twitter/X. No one calls it X, but you can find me there at Stella Faye VA, and same with Casting Club, Call Club, and that's pretty much it. I also have a website, but I'm not gonna be able to give you the whole thing here because I don't remember it off the top of my head. But it's pretty much you can find it on my Twitter. So yeah.
Yep.
Lovely.
And you guys can find the link to the playlist for Seventh Time Loop as well as Renz Productions YouTube in the link below. I'll add everything in the link in the descriptions.
You better check it out or I'll find you.
Hit that subscribe button right now,
Or else we're in your walls.
or I'll cause genocide.
Oh no.
Don't, he actually
And
will.
we have
Please.
and we have
I don't wanna die
we have
again.
7 timelines. You better watch out. She
There we
will
go.
find you.
If you want me to live, please hit the subscribe button. Please. This is the
If you
hardest.
Rishi
don't want
confirmed
Arnold
General
to
Zod. Rishi confirmed General Zod.
Oh man.
I will find him.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Next episode will be our final episode for the summer. We will be covering Konosuba season 1, season 2, and the movie.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's my personal pick. That's my favorite isekai.
And I have been avoiding this show. Avoiding it.
Oh, I haven't been away,
Prepare
but I've not watched.
Oh, prepare for hilarity.
Thank you.
I
yeah,
don't
I
like
need to watch it
it.
too.
I've tried to watch the show so many times and can never sit down for it. But now I have no choice but to watch it. So we'll see. I think the
Strap in,
I've
folks.
gone to was the
Ah, so
doula.
we got a party pooper, eh?
I think I got to the doula hand. The furthest I got to was the doula hand.
Husband.
Now-
The
now-
Doulahan
now-
is the best part for me, but like,
Hey,
oh.
Patrick Seitz is the man.
Yes. Hey.
Get him!
He put his foot in that role.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Oh, but we will catch you guys next time. Please subscribe to the Lookout. Please follow all of our socials. The Lookout RNC. We are on YouTube. We are on TikTok. We are on Twitter/X. We are on Twitch. We are practically everywhere.
They're in your walls.
Yes, including your walls.
Yeah.
Don't call a home
Hit
inspector.
the sledgehammer. Don't do it.
We will also be talking. We have the Big Eyes podcast coming this week. I don't know what mangaka we will be talking about at the time of this recording. We should be talking about Tatsuki Fujimoto. There may also be Urasawa on the timeline. I don't know yet. We will find that out, but stay tuned. And then next week we will be talking about Takuki's Original Sin. On the lookout. So please subscribe. Stay tuned. Don't meet us every day. We'll catch you guys next time.
Later.
Bye.